Hello, I'm John Proxy, and I'm having a Final Fantasy XIV online adventure around Reborn on channel John West. And I'm going to go through this Wakened Sands entrance. I think I need to go through to finish off this scans of the 7th Dawn stuff. I'm not sure if I've gone to the right place. My Audacity still has blue on the top and the bottom. I'm still not entirely sure why that is. It says recovered, so it's probably so I can go back to my old saves. That might be a good idea. I mean, I did lose an episode once. Lots of people here are having a cutscene. Maybe they're just loading in. But either that or this horrible monster of a person. Anyway, there's my tick. Here we go. Found the person I'm looking for. It's this lady. Let's talk to this lady. I am Ergo Muramasa. Titaro had sent word that I've arrived, and Lady Minfilia is eagerly awaiting my coming. Oh, it's always nice when they do. Let's take the silver piece. Ooh, silver. 500 gil. We're raking it in now. Just another cutscene.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Dialogue! I've never got to hear it before.
My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
What's it like without me talking on top of all this dialogue? I bet it's good. How can you see?
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Oh, that's good to know. High five! Oh, I didn't give him a high five. I left him hanging.
Questions, but have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
Oh, I get to take a break in talking. That's nice.
Of the 7th Dawn.
Oh, I knew that.
Transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Ooh.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea. Nay,
Bane!
large.
Sorry.
And we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
Would you like a cup of tea, bad man? It is wonderful. Have a cookie and dip it in. So I will not do that anymore.
Our is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
Yes! I can roll up my tongue with a little O shape.
This talent
Anyway.
takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me,
Is it the tongue
have you ever
thing?
experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes, every so often, usually late at night or incredibly early in the morning, I lie down on a bed and suddenly, I'm lying there for a while and suddenly I lose consciousness and I don't regain it until the morning.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
That...
All these things
Space.
are manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo.
Echo, echo,
The
echo.
Echo allows you to pass through
Echo,
the walls of a
echo.
man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
Well, that's what I figured I was doing. I figured what I was doing was passing through the walls of a man's soul and hearing the resonations of his past.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know
Echo,
a man's
echo,
mind even
echo.
if you cannot comprehend his words.
Well, that's handy.
The Echo is a truly extraordinary
echo.
power, and this power is strong within you.
Like a small pony.
It's only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
Indeed.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Echo, echo.
With that established,
No, I'm not going to stop doing that.
let us return to the subject of the
Amuses me to no end.
So
Ooh.
long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
But I want true peace. That's where I want to take
Measures
steps
which
towards.
transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so,
Apollo Creed?
Scions require the aid of those with our talent.
Scions? I was calling it Scions. Now I sound like a fool!
Make no mistake. The Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that
glory!
to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose.
Yay! That's handy.
Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
That's an interesting line of thinking. Maybe it was an accident.
I implore you, lend us your power.
I mean, because, like, all the villains could say that. Well, we have the power to do this, and why not if God gave us... That's how villains talk, by the way. Some of them. Now I'm going to look at you from this angle. Naturally your aid will not go unrewarded. They have a number of influential allies, and at a word from them they will gladly afford me certain privileges. The right to employ retainers! I'm not familiar with them. I want a retainer, and not for my teeth. Oh, some papers. So that top she's wearing is literally like... No, I'm not going to talk about a top. I mean... Yes, it's just a strange top she's wearing. It's got a boob hole. By way of... Anyway, let's go back to the story. Adding my name to the retainer's registry. As of now, I'm entitled to employ the services of a retainer. Yes! Ha-ha! Something I wanted to do. I don't know what they do. But, I will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement. I don't know what that means. But believe me, when I say retainers will prove invaluable to my adventuring endeavours. Let this gesture serve as evidence through their commitment. Okay, fair enough. And they want me to aid them. That lady agrees. Yes. It was a veritable lecture. So, they're asking me to join. And they entrust me with a password. It is Wild Rose. Don't tell anyone else. Was that used in Final Fantasy 1, Wild Rose, as a password? I think it was. No, Final Fantasy 2. I think Final Fantasy 2 had Wild Rose as a password that you either had to type in or you had to go up to somebody. I think so. My memory is a little grey. Let's move the mic so it's facing me properly. Anyway, I have the option to hire a retainer. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to carry out such tasks as storing excess skill and gear, or selling unwanted items on the markets. That is cool. A contract with the services can be drafted by Flublub, or by certain people. Players may hire no more than 2 retainers at once. Retainer appearances cannot be changed during the beta test. That shouldn't be there anymore. You can delete that now, game. Anyway, so I have access to retainers. Echo. Do I still have a quest? I don't know if it disappears. She's a very popular lady. It might be because of her top. We Scions have but one objective. Safeguard the future. But what is it that I want? I want... candy. No, I don't know. Okay, what do I want? Oh, what did she say? Yours is no small endeavour. The dangers are great. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. What did she just say to me a second before that? The dangers are great. So this is about, do you want to join or whatever? What do you say? Yours is no small endeavour. Let's go for the wild rose one. A wild rose by any other name. She wants to know if I'll pledge my support. I mean, it doesn't cost me money. I've done these sorts of things before. It's all a scam. Rosebud.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
Wonderful.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me,
Yay.
does the name Charlian ring any bells? It used
No.
to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Ooh.
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
The Archons.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Ooh. So, I'm not an Archon. How do you let me
The last
in?
woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Well, take off that mask and you'll see better.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome.
They've all got voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
Yeah, I've met
He's our
Thancred.
man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
Wow, Thancred has a voice. And I've been talking over him all this time.
I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa
Y'shtola.
Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
You're a cat person.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Was he an elf like me?
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Yes. Unless you blow up the sun.
Dear friend, I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We
Who is your
sought out
leader?
Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, so Minfilia wasn't originally one of the... Well, she's not an Archon like the rest of these people.
Along with
Oh,
the Archons, those
yes.
left with the Echo play a pivotal
Echo.
role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
Yes, that vision I had of that war, I think they mentioned the Archons.
I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Hello, Tataru.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh god, they do have... oh,
In time,
yeah.
I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without
Yes.
further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Yay.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Urianger. Yeah, I definitely would have pronounced that incorrectly. I would have called him Uranga. Urianger. Alright, well, that's his name now.
They arrived but recently.
Alright,
We have
cutscene.
received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
The Immortal Flames.
Thancred,
Ooh.
would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
Not divested.
But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
Ooh.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence.
That's what I would have assumed. At a glance, anyway.
Crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, This time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Ooh, primal.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Ifrit. Glad I heard that word, otherwise I would call him Ifrit. Ifrit, then. Actually, I did know that, because it's spelled differently sometimes.
There is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Yes! We don't need to train our investigators. We just get people who have the ability to look into the past through people's brains.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred.
Fair enough.
Ever at
Alright,
your
this has been...
service, dear fellow.
I would not have imagined that his voice. Anyway, cutscene is finally over. And I've got a quest. I accepted a quest with that cutscene. You've got a quest. Oh, there's lots of people there. Let Echo. Let's find Thancred. There he is. Thancred. Even. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. That's not his voice, John. What are you doing? I've got to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Yes, you've just told me about all of this. Okay, majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone. That would seem a fine place to begin. Alright, so I can do some of those quests there as well. That would help with my level. Isambard. Okay, let's go find Isambard. He can walk through. Right, so there's no point in me being here anymore. Let's teleport to Camp Drybone. And it's cheap. It's 111. 111 gil. Could have read all their silly names, but I did not. It's too late now. Let's look at the screen. It says Van Allen. Eastern Van Allen. Yes. And you'll be happy to know that I managed to blacklist the person who kept on sending me whispers for you know, gold sellers on the internet. Suspicious folks they are. So, won't be getting more whispers from that guy, hopefully. If it works like I think it does. Here we go. And we are in the correct location because I can see the thing with the thing on. The spiky exclamation mark. There's Isambard. Hello, friend. I am here to look for the missing folk. He was told that I'd be coming. Be wary of the Emulja. I did not learn how to pronounce that word. He doesn't bear an official title. He is the de facto leader, as I was previously told. So, they're not useful. So let's take that. And before I start doing stuff, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff if I can find someone to sell it to. Maybe this guy. There's people here because there's bloody things. I can see. Oh, there's a junk monger. Let me munk your junk. Don't know what that means. Oh, do I want to sell this stuff? Because I can turn it into things. But I can't. Let me look, because I'm looking for Soulbound or whatever it's called in this game. Where is it? Spirit Bond 0. Sell. Spirit Bond 96. Damn. And I'm too lazy to put it back on myself. 0 and 0. Never mind. And sell these tin pieces. And the silver piece. There we go. How much money do I have now? That's what I get for putting it there. I moved it along. Hey, I've got 6,000 again. I might sell some more stuff when I get a bit full. Let's move that to page 3. Alright. Let's pick up that quest. Got 5 minutes. Yes, I'm going to solve the mystery. I'm going to investigate some culprits. The flames burn where they might, and stuff. Poor dog, proper burial and stuff. But not while baddies are about. I've got to secure some remains. Right. Where is the closest quest? Because I'm going to do all sorts of quests. I'm going to go quest crazy on your... well, there seems to be 2 quests there. One there. What's the name of the quest I just picked up? Let's open my journal. It's called Unsolved Mystery. I can't tell. Let's open up the journal and see where Unsolved Mystery is. Dead bodies everywhere. Yeah, I should be using my allowances as well. Well, I can't tell. Oh, it's down there. What's up here then? Well, we can do other quests as well. And there appears to be some quests up here to do. Yes. Because there's no problem with killing some things that need killing. That's what I say. Like these blowfly swarms. Take this. And I should be using my stake. There we go. Some killing in the video. Though I do only have like 3 minutes, so... How many of these? 5. Let's kill 5 of them. It shouldn't take me too long. Standard kill affair. Lightning, then lots of fire, unless I run out of MP. They're nice. Nothing crazy here. Skaith. Oh, he's dead. There's no one. And it's not dead. Well, they're not dead, because it's a swarm, isn't it? Damn it, I done bull ice on. Never mind. Let's get it killed. Well on my way to level 21. Didn't need to put that up. Accidentally pressed C there. My apologies. Okay, well, can't fight that one because yes, but I can fight this one, which I will do. Let's take some drink while I continue to blow this blowfly away. And I'm getting some extra experience from my food, which is nice. It's nice. It's nice. And why, yes, this is our last one. And I'm out of mana. So I'm going to use ice. And I say ice, I mean blizzard. It's all the same thing though. Oh yeah, of course it's blizzard, because why is that Blizzard 2 and not Blizzara? Hey, this is a Final Fantasy game. Like, can I jump over here? Yes, I can! For reasons! But I'm not going to hand in that quest. No, I'm going to go to where the other quest is. Can I jump over here? Maybe. Let's try on there. Yes! Yes, I can! King of the world, I am. Let's, well, let's run as fast as we possibly can. Yeah, I'm going to have to end the video, aren't I? There's lots to be doing. Let's get... Alright, I've been John Pogsound, Channel John West, having a Final Fantasy 14 online adventure around Reborn. I'll see you next time.